inside of Chase Center. The fans are ready to go as rest in the second out of a back-to-back. Hartley, Mabry, Lacan at halftime, so make sure to tune into that. We're underway. Hartley, quick pass, Mabry, and a quick bucket for Connecticut.
Sure, that's a great start for Connecticut. I mean, that's just the way that you get it done early. You're gonna have to have all the energy that you need early on, especially playing here in Valhalla.
72-59 win against the Sparks. Bentley for two. She's the key down low. She started great the last couple.
And I love that they just continue to look to find her early, try to get some of those easy, high percentage shots in the paint to counter that three that they're so good at shooting as well.
Mabry, quick fire three, well short. Rebound by Morrow, up, and she missed it as well. Bentley the rebound. She's not afraid to push and take it coast to coast, and she hands it off to Chechi. One-handed pass, Tip Hayes. No good on the three. Loose ball here. Offense, no Tina Charles, who's resting. That's 16 points per game out of your starting lineup.
Just the way that Charles can work out of that middle spot right at the free throw line, the way that she can shoot that mid-range, they're absolutely missing it, and that's why you're seeing it all.
Feels good about her team's effort after last game. Shot the three ball better. 20 assists on 27 made field goals after a season-low 9 assists against the Aces here at home. Shot clock going down. Chechi, the fadeaway. It's always a swish.
Always a swish. Not cheap, but she is just such an elite scorer.
Mabry almost loses the handle. Lacan gets it back to her, trying to post up Morrow. That doesn't work. Now gives it back to Mabry, and a foul.
She talked about, she said that with Salon too, both Salon and Zandalicini being those players that can score clutch buckets when needed.
Lacan missing the three. Layla Lacan, the rookie out of France, no, by herself. Now Burton, 16-5-5 last game. Salon thought about the three, puts it on the deck, the drive, the hang time. How about that?
She can shoot it. She's got a nice mid-range by you, and that was just such a great finish.
Connecticut got the first basket. 6-0 Valkyries run since then. Bria Hartley, no good on the three. Bentley, another rebound. Now Salon, again, thought about that three, and a foul on Nelson Adota. About that game in Connecticut, in Uncasville. 95-64 loss, the first loss to start that road trip as Chechi is fouled on the jump shot.
Way that they lost in that one, but that was just a tough, you're going from west to east coast. She talked about they want to come into this one and give that same performance, but I mean, this is game 4 of a road stretch, so that's going to be a tough one, especially without Tina Charles.
Rashid Mezion made a trade a couple days ago, shipping J.C. Sheldon to Washington. They got Aaliyah Edwards back in that deal. Clock going down. Hartley, no. She's 0 for 2 to start her night. Chechi the rebound.
I know the UConn Huskies are happy about that one. Have their girl back.
In fact, Bentley left it short. Here. Nelson Adota in the starting lineup in place of Charles, and she gets called
forward. It's a calling and seeing out there on the court.
Somebody you looked up to for sure. Hayes slips right by. It's a 10-0 Valkyries run after Connecticut got that first quick bucket by Mabry. Nelson Adota. Now to Morrow. And that falls for Anissa Morrow, the rookie out of LSU, 7th overall.
I've been most impressed with Morrow in her rookie season.
Chechi stepping back. That one a bit short. And Morrow out of the pack, pushing. Hartley, quick fire three. No good. Morrow, offensive rebound, puts it up and puts it in.
It's exactly what she does so well, is getting on that glass.
She made her first career start in this building on June 22nd. So she's comfortable here. In fact, Bentley's comfortable here, no doubt about it. She wanted a foul call on that.
She's got a post player that can just do what Temi Bentley does.
Has shot 50% in 14 games this year. Burton the steal, and then the foul on Hartley. Hayes inside, Rupert rolling, spinning, passing, Salon. No good on the three. Ball loose, and the Valkyries get it back. Hayes fakes the pass. Can't hit the three, a bit short. Mabry thought about passing. Morrow driving, stuffed.
Just the added rim protector. It's going to be tough to go up against.
Rupert. Now tip Hayes. Burton looking for a screen. Something, got a pass. Rupert has to fire. She steps back and got blocked by Edwards. The newest. Sanaya Rivers also in. Lottery pick from this year as well. Lacan missing the three. Rupert was pushed out of the way. She was looking at the official for a foul. Burton comes back and they'll wait. Hayes almost steps over the line into the backcourt. She didn't know it. The official went over to make sure it didn't happen. She drives and missed it. With Morrow rebounding. If you're just tuning in, no Tina Charles tonight. As Mabry goes down and takes her a second to get up. She missed 9 games with.
Oh, fell down. Gets right back up.
The most zone out of any team in the W. Salon, she missed it as well. Back-to-back layups missed right at the rim.
And losing some rhythm offensively. And that starting lineup, everyone but Veronica Burton, who's been dishing out assists and defending, scored the basketball. So Valkyries got to pick it up offensively.
Hayes with a plan, on a mission, got it.
Do you know how tough that type of low, no backboard, no anything, and I mean just her lightning speed on that first step off the dribble.
Still got that speed in her 13th season. She does warm up without it though. And got it poked away that time. Here comes Lacan. Speedy rookie from France. Goes all the way, got fouled, and she'll get free throws.
And this is exactly how Connecticut wants to score.
France, of course, runners-up to the U.S. last year in Paris.
Game, that was everything that you would want to see in a finals in the Olympics, but credit U.S.
The first 30-20 game ever in league history as Lake gets it down to Rupert. Rupert was stuffed. Here comes Mabry. That 30-20 game against these Connecticut Sun who lost 94-86. Edwards out of bat. Rivers pull up. No. Edwards, offensive rebound, and she lost it. Rupert and her battling. Carla Lee keeps it, looking for an option. Xana Lassini, Kate Martin's come in. Xana Lassini got it not free. Peters to Rivers, and Martin comes back. Nice defense in transition. Peters moves it. Lacan, the pass. Edwards fumbles it. Peters can't hit. And a loose ball foul goes against Golden State. Is okay. I like it.
Salt in the system.
I like it, Temmie.
Say who? I'm not going to get anybody in trouble.
Interesting. Kate Martin can't hit the three. Rivers gets the reach. No one probably does, but we move on.
I had a pizza one time, but that was my red shirt year, so that's the excuse for that.
There you go.
That was a red shirt year, but still, pizza on the bench is wild.
That is pretty wild. Edwards underneath, no. Loose ball, Hartley comes away with it. Rather, that was Peters. It's now Mabry, a deep three in and out. Kate Martin.
And Mabry posted up on the three-point line.
Carla Late thought about it. Burton and Late on the court together. 2-point guard lineup. We've seen that a lot of this season from Coach Nakaze. Shot clock going down. Burton foul and a hard fall. She gets fouled by Peters. And Burton, the former Connecticut Sun, will get to the free throw. Back with Connecticut for a season. Her hometown team. She's from Massachusetts. And then has had a great year so far.
She's been brought onto a team. She's played whatever role they needed her to be and that's why we saw those numbers go up.
Connecticut 0 of 8 from downtown in this game. Rivers trying to change that, and does. Snaps the net hits a three. The 8th overall pick, Sanaya Rivers out of NC State.
Well, Sanaya Rivers can shoot that thing. I covered her a lot at NC State. I mean, you talk about a 3-and-D player. That is Sanaya Rivers. And she takes pride on being that two-way player.
Burton can't answer. That ball goes out of bounds. Back to Rivers. Kind of started this season. Rivers. Connecticut can tie or take the lead with the three. And a foul on Connecticut. Who's on a... Hayes is back in there, gets the screen from Fagbenle, drives, kicks, Chechi extra pass. Martin just hasn't had that three-point touch recently. Temi keeps it alive, muscles her way in, but missed it. Out of back. Hayes, quick fire, hits a three. She says thank you.
I mean, what is it that Auntie Tip can't do? The way she probes the defense, finds teammates, and then able to just find a shot for herself from three.
Edwards puts it on the deck, trying to muscle back with Fagbenle, puts it up, no good. Crossover. Dish down low. Stolen by Rivers, who's an excellent defender.
She's got great hands, great anticipation. She sees the play defensively way in advance and is watching her hands all over.
Lacan thought about it for a moment. No good. The Valkyries, the slowest team in the league in terms of pace. That's not exactly what they wanted, but the schedule has had something to do with that.
The ball, there's so much energy on the ball. Great ball movement. The way they were able to light it up, everybody getting a piece of the pie.
Tip saved it somehow. Zandalicini. No. On Birdwatchers night, stay tuned for what's coming up at halftime. Rivers wild take, no. Saved by Burton. And it's going the Valkyries' way. Foul against perfect view up here in the booth. Salon three. Got it. And a timeout, Connecticut. 21-13. It's their largest lead of the game tonight, so the Warriors are supporting the Bay's newest squad.
And I love it. Just in that new day, we're seeing a lot of support coming from these big-time male athletes, NBA teams, NFL teams.
Woo! Bria Hartley from way downtown. 39% three-point shooter this year. What a attack from Fagbenle. The screen, can't get it to her on the roll. Salon, shot clock at 3, turns around, and in and out from downtown.
Connecticut has done an excellent job picking it up defensively and limiting the Valkyrie to just one shot opportunity.
Rivers, again, she loves that mid-range game, that pull-up shot.
Oh, absolutely, and that stop and pop.
Hayes inside, Fagbenle catches, and foul's gonna, again, they've lost 4 straight. They've had a 10-game losing streak. It's not been pretty. Nelson Adota catches inside, puts it up, and a foul call on Fagbenle. That's her first.
To be able to come out and play like that on the road with the record that you're coming in with that's the silver lining. You got to find it impressive.
Yeah, they've beaten Indiana, Atlanta, Seattle, and the Valkyries.
Not a bad lineup.
Yep.
Not a bad lineup.
Nope.
You talk about wins.
Hayes drives, kicks, Temi for 3. Burton comes crashing in. That's the 4th offensive rebound so far for Golden State. And then Burton is fouled.
I'll give my PR response the same.
Win against the Sparks. Plum did not play well offensively. That was a lot of the Valkyries' defense.
I mean, that was one of the best, one of the top defensive games I think I've seen against the Valkyrie. Just to hold the Sparks, who are on a heater offensively, to hold them to those low percentages and to hold them absolutely impressive. That's the defense that Coach Nakase wants to see with the team.
Yeah, Plum and De'Erica Hamby, the leading scoring duo in the W, had 0 points at halftime combined. What an effort from Golden State. Defense continues here, but what a tough bank shot made by Rivers. Burton had space. It was deflected. Chechi catches it. Hayes blows right past Hartley. The dish. Fagbenle on the run from the baseline.
I mean, great point guards, steps ahead, and that's exactly what we've seen there. You see Tip, she started to pass that thing.
Edges aren't the prettiest, but Golden State still with the 4-point lead. Connecticut coming in with the worst record in the W. Torre misses. The former Valkyrie in the preseason, Minya Torre. All I got no more. Chechi inside, Fagbenle, quick pass. Hayes, a three, a rainbow one.
Fagbenle and Tip from Tiffany Hayes to Fagbenle, and Fagbenle just rewarding her back.
Ball's loose. Burton fighting for it with Hartley. Veronica Burton, look at State run the last minute, 45. Hayes up, no good. Rivers the rebound.
Really on both ends, it's been the shooting percentage. A lot of missed bunnies on the inside, some missed shots in the mid-range.
In the ensuing offseason, so it's just been a complete rebuild in Connecticut.
And it takes time. You have to have that time and that patience when it comes to rebuilding. A future bright. You already see them bringing Leah Edwards here. Yeah, we're not going to count that. It's great defense by the Valkyries.
With you here at KPIX. And Hartley with the steal on Chechi. Torre a three, got it to go. Minya Torre back inside of ball hauler.
That's where they see their best offense is off turnovers and being able to convert, and that's where they're going to try to get the most of their opportunity. Valkyries got to take care of the basketball.
And a foul on her former teammate Tip Hayes. So Torre.
Players that unfortunately they couldn't keep on this roster, just with limited roster spots, but were able to, that you had to let go, get picked up and ball out on other teams.
Lacan steps back out. On the drive, Layla Lacan, wild pass, a foul call. To the way. Chechi, quick fire three, short. Second chance here for the Valks.
Yeah, they got to up the rebounding too. At 18 rebounds right now, but still getting out rebounded 21 to 18 at the moment. So
a milestone night for Tip, as that one goes down for Connecticut. Morrow with the buck. Burton behind the back and got fouled.
And Veronica Burton taking a hard hit.
Out there.
Still out there hooping. Such a tough cookie out there.
Floater got blocked by Nelson Adoda, who's in the start. Replacement of Tina Charles, who's resting on the second out of a back-to-back. Hartley, no good. And an over-the-back, or rather loose ball foul called against her. Now comes her third.
Yeah, got caught there on hooking prior to going to get the rebound. It's an easy call.
Fadeaway doesn't work for Anissa Moore. Bush, Zanalacini fakes the three, steps in, got fouled, and a swish.
Chechi Zanalacini was such a tough guard.
Coach Nakase called Chechi a sniper before the game. Second chance again here for Golden State. Salon straight away, the three. See if Golden State can go on a little run here. Largest lead up 9. Salon was pushed down by Morrow, and then the jumper drained by Olivia Nelson Adoda.
Yeah, Coach Nakase very upset about that, wondering where that call.
Burton, Salon now at 2. That one's good. Back-to-back Salon buckets.
And Salon just absolutely feeling herself.
She's in double figure scoring with 10, the second player in double figures in this game. Hayes has 12. And largest lead up 9 for Golden State. Again, Morrow left wide open and drills the three. Anissa Morrow, the rookie, coming on. She's in double figures with 11. First time that Connecticut has had 2 first-round draft picks since 2016. Salon again, a three. 3 straight Salon buckets.
Atapua. That's it. I was waiting for that.
Salon on fire. She's got 13. Valhalla getting a little louder. Mabry pulls up for three. She can't hit. Nelson Adota offensive rebound. Lacan thought about it. They swing it. Hartley three. Out of bounds. So happy. Chechi was in the final of the Eurobasket. She was a little bit happier. Here's Chechi stepping back for three. Why not? Largest lead for Golden State. Coach did not like that. A 7-0, or it was a 6-0 Valkyries run. That free throw breaks it up. More zone here from Golden State. They'll reward it for a moment. The shot. Temi the rebound. There she comes. And slows it down.
That's why they're so disruptive defensively in any matchup, the way they can switch up their defense.
Dana Lucini. Golden State's hit 3 of 5 from 3 this quarter. Oh, the Red Sea's parted for Tip Hayes.
No, that fake that she had, she shifted the entire defense. That's how it parted.
She has a great ball fake, maybe the best on the team.
She got me from up here too.
Adota, Nelson Adota for two. The response. Again, getting the start in place of Tina Charles. Out, Connecticut coming in after losing to Las Vegas last night. Burton sees a lane. She passes out. Hayes three. Yes! The fourth three this quarter for the Valkyries.
Could be anybody's night. That's what makes the Valkyries so hard.
Salon on the drive. She kicks out. Chechi three. That's a 17-point lead. It's raining three balls here inside of Valhalla. Nelson Adota responds and hits a three. It's a 14-3 goal. Chechi again. That time too strong. And Nelson Adota, the rebound, is available in the lineup. Nelson Adota, yes. So she's the three-pointer of the season. Repair in and out. Mabry passes off. Rivers had a good first half. 9 points off the bench. Here she is. Inside to Edwards. Out of bounds. Edwards looking around for a foul call. It's not there. Like his team's physicality, aggressiveness last game against the Aces. See if that changes here in the second half. Repair for two. Her first made bucket. She was 1 of 6 last time out against the Sparks. Good to see the ball go through the hoop for her. Golden State 9 of 14 from the field this quarter as Edwards is fouled. Hayes, third team foul. Edwards, the newest member, again traded for J.C. Sheldon and a first-round pick swap in next year's draft. It was the only trade made on deadline. General Manager Ohema Nianen telling the San Francisco Chronicle it's the best group we've had this season. They want to continue to remain flexible. And she also said spot in the playoffs right now. Burton dishing. Kate Martin's in. Shot clock going down. Here's Tip Hayes on the drive again. Up and under. Missed it. Repair. Almost had it. It goes out of bounds. And Hayes. She's played in that mask early in the season. Got hit. Broke the nose. Rivers misses the three. The tip came back and then got hit again and had to leave. She gets it up the court quickly. Salon, no good on the three. Rivers and Martin fighting for it. And a foul on Kate Martin. Ellison with you here on KPIX+. The third and final game of this three-game homestand. Before the Valkyries go on the road for two. Washington and Chicago coming up. Lacan, no. Edwards, no. Third time, puts it down. Edwards has surely made a difference in that lineup. Coach Nakaze knows it. She's got to call a timeout.
Yeah, she's got to.
See how Golden State responds out of the timeout. Burton on the drive against Rivers, kicks out. Carla Lates stepping in, got blocked by Edwards. What a difference Edwards has made in just her second game with the Connecticut Sun.
It's the versatility defensively that I was talking about.
1 second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards with Burton falling down, missed it, and Burton gets the rebound. Final shot goes to Golden State in the 17. Burton loses the handle. Late, 1 second left. Burton will account if it goes. Oh, she almost put it down. Ball was all over the place on that last possession. Give gifts to fans who interact with her. So you make it a small gift if you meet Violet the Raven. She's been dancing, she's having a good time. They call her a songbird of sorts. As that ball goes out of bounds.
And Vi's a Leo, giving all that Leo energy.
Burton. Salon thought about it and traveled. She's had a good night, 13 points. Can they do it again tonight? Edwards has been great, and it's just her second game with this squad. Up and under again for 2.
And she's got the mid and great footwork in the paint as well.
Edwards gets the rebound. Lacan pulls up and sticks it with Burton right there. Burton. Now Salon, a 3. Another 3. That's 4. Saniqua.
I'm just going to repeat everything you say since, just admit that my French is not up to par.
Nelson Adota down low. Back out Rivers. Now Lacan. Lacan driving, kick out, stolen. Carla Lake. Rupert thought about the 3. It's Burton getting Nelson Adota to jump. What a pass. What a finish.
That's such a great pass, such great recognition.
Miniatore, former Golden State Valkyrie. Offensive foul on Edwards.
That's all you would want in your point guard.
And Burton playing well against her former team. Very poetic. Late trying to get in on the dishing action. Mabry was at a 4. Chechi 3. Again! That's 3 from Chechi. She's got 17. Had 14 points on 4 threes last game. Has 3 threes, 17 points this game. Golden State in this half, 7 of 12 from downtown. Connecticut just 2. We hit the 7-minute mark of the 4th. Nelson Adota. That touch has been there for Olivia Nelson Adota, 4th year out of UConn.
Post up as well. She's got a lot of size.
She hasn't missed. 5 of 5 from the field. Carla Lake can't get in on the 3-point action. 7 points, 4 rebounds, 59% shooting from the field. Morrow too strong. Kate Martin the rebound. Carla Lake. Driving, stopping, dishing, Chechi. No. As that ball goes out of bounds, looking for just their 6th win on the season. 2-8 in their last 10. Nelson Adota hasn't missed tonight, and a foul on Rupert. That is her first.
I like they're going to continue to go to Nelson.
From that final playoff game, first time that's ever happened. Morrow again, no. He does have a double-double, her 3rd of the season. And she gets another rebound. Carla Lake stops. Rupert. Got it. Why was she so wide open?
I don't know, because she can hit luxury to have so many players that can spot up, shoot the 3, and not just shoot the 3, but score the basketball in general. You just can't key in on one person.
Foul away from the ball. Morrow the dish. Lacan way off on the 3. Chechi the rebound. 16. They've been up by as many as 17. Hayes dishes. Kate Martin hits the 3. The lead grows to its largest, up 19. It's a 14-2 Golden State run.
Martin has had a bit of a struggle with shooting. So what a night. I mean, you can just tell how contagious the three-point shot is right now in this matchup. And you credit Tiffany Hayes, how she can
turnovers tonight from Connecticut. The Valkyries have scored 16 points off of those 14 turnovers. Shot clock going down. Shechi, the three, got blocked. Here's Mabry. Again, only 3 points. She averages 15 per game. Morrow going to work, throws it up, and she'll get free throws.
The form was right, too.
Morrow puts down the first free. Second free throw good. Threes have been falling. Hayes turns around, dishes. Kate Martin. That time no good. Lacan dishing. Tipped. Now Rivers. And hang on for the win. They'd get their 16th, which would equal them with Seattle in the win column. Seattle has 16 losses. Golden State 15 right now.
I mean, that's just how close it is. You continue to climb the ladder. That's why each and every single one of these wins matter.
Martin at the shot clock buzzer. Mabry stuck at 3 points. Misses again. Rupert, a three. Why not? An explosion in the second half. They're 11 of 19.
I might get out there and hit a three. It's a little too contagious.
And the foul stopping.
Lose for you to solidify your spot, so that's where racking in those wins comes to your benefit, and that's what the Valkyries are doing. They're coming to play tonight.
Lacan misses the three. Leticia Amihir is coming for Kyla Charles back out on the floor with Rupert and Martin. As time ticks down here in the fourth. Golden State on their way to a second straight win. Caitlin Chen up and under, no good. This crowd loves Caitlin Chen. Third round draft pick out of UConn, the national champ.
And Caitlin Chen, just an easy player to root for. I know Valhalla was happy for her return to the roster.
Layla Lacan, a rookie from France, and one. So she's, you guys catch up before the game. You have so much love for each other, playing with each other at a high level. You were saying her mom was like the team mom of your squad at Maryland, right?
Absolutely. And Kyla Charles, she came in, I believe it was my junior year. So it just completely changed the dynamic of the team. Her mom always hosted dinners. Always hosted dinners at her house. And she's Caribbean, so we had some of that nice Caribbean food, one of my favorites. So shout out to the...
Here she is, Kyla Charles, the newest Valkyrie, kicking out. I should say the second newest Valkyrie. Violet the Raven, the newest Valkyrie, if you've missed it. Caitlin Chen, shot clock going down, the high floater, almost. So what a night here inside of Valhalla, on their way to their 6th at the free throw line. That lone trade on trade deadline day. 5 rebounds, has been physical, a couple blocks, and has 7 points.
I mean, just an example of
it's true.
They'll be, but the future is in great hands for this franchise with this addition of Aaliyah Edwards.
Charles is fouled. Yep, there is a $325 million. We'll see what the future holds for Connecticut, but won a Clark game a couple weeks ago, so you never know.
You say it like a true Boston native.
Well, you know, hey, you lived in Boston too.
I lived in Boston too. Listen, I'm in a...
So you know it well. Final possession here for the Sun. Goes nowhere. As Golden State gets their payback over Connecticut after that lopsided game a couple weeks ago. They beat the Sun 74-57.